Heavens on the Go, Wednesday, August 27th, 2025. Topic: No respecter of persons. Memory verse: Romans 2:11. For there is no respect of persons with God. Bible reading: Matthew 8:5-13. And when Jesus was entered into Capernaum, there came unto him a centurion, beseeching him, and saying, Lord, my servant lieth at home sick of the palsy, grievously tormented. And Jesus saith unto him, I will come and heal him. The centurion answered and said, Lord, I am not worthy that thou shouldest come under my roof, but speak the word only, and my servant shall be healed. For I am a man under authority, having soldiers under me, and I say to this man, Go, and he goeth, and to another, Come, and he cometh, and to my servant, Do this, and he doeth it. When Jesus heard it, he marveled, and said to them that followed, Verily I say unto you, I have not found so great faith, no, not in Israel. And I say unto you, that many shall come from the east and west, and shall sit down with Abraham and Isaac and Jacob in the kingdom of heaven. But the children of the kingdom shall be cast out into outer darkness. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. And Jesus said unto the centurion, Go thy way, and as thou hast believed, so be it done unto thee. And his servant was healed in the selfsame hour. The message: God is no respecter of persons. Acts 10:34. Whatever he has done for somebody else before, he can do for you also. For example, in 1 Kings 17:8-16, there was a widow who had only one meal left. God paid her a visit, and that final meal lasted another 3 years. In 2 Kings 4:1-7, there was another widow who had only one pot of oil. The Lord moved in her situation, and the oil kept multiplying until there was enough to sell, to pay all her debts, and live on for her lifetime. If you see God do something you desire for somebody, take that as an assurance that he can do the same for you. When you come across an account of a kind of miracle that you desire in the scriptures, rejoice, because your own miracle is on its way. As long as they are his children, God isn't partial to anyone or any type of people. All that matters to him is that you believe, because all things are possible to those who believe. Mark 9:23. God is a God of principles, and anyone who follows his principles and has faith in him will experience his goodness and power. Jesus couldn't do many mighty works in his hometown because of the people's unbelief. Matthew 13:58. Even though they were his townspeople, as long as they didn't have faith, they couldn't receive miracles. Unbelief closed the doors of miracles to them, and Jesus, who had the Holy Spirit without measure, John 3:34, could only heal a few sick people. Mark 6:5. No matter how close you think you are to God, if you harbor unbelief, you may limit what he can do in your life and through you. When someone has faith, regardless of the fellow's nationality, ability, or status, he or she will experience great miracles. When Jesus was on earth, while some Jews were dying in their sicknesses because of their unbelief, some Gentiles were receiving jaw-dropping miracles. The centurion in today's Bible reading is an example of a Gentile whose faith attracted miracles. He understood that distance isn't a barrier when faith is present, and Jesus was amazed at his great faith. Beloved, if you have faith in God concerning a miracle you've seen or read about, God is able to replicate the same in your life. It doesn't matter how terrible your situation is or the obstacles that surround you. If you believe, you will see God's glory at work. John 11:40. Key point: God is no respecter of persons. He only respects and responds to His principles and our faith. Bible reading in 1 year: Ezekiel 13-15. Hymn for today: "'Tis so sweet to trust in Jesus." The Open Heavens is written by Pastor E.A. Adeboye, the General Overseer of the Redeemed Christian Church of God. God bless you.